Hi there, my name is Remy, and I'm the co-founder of RemiRose Corporation. Welcome to my Wealth Creation Masterclass. And in this class, I'm going to show you how to become financially independent. So again, welcome to our Wealth Creation webinar. As I said earlier, let's ride on and see what we have in stock for you guys. So how to create family wealth without foregoing financial peace. Because it's another thing to create wealth, and it's another thing to create wealth and then have peace of mind. Now, we have a lot of people who are into different types of investments, which I respect their opinions, but you want to make sure that you're not investing in something that put you in a position where you'll be taking a lot of antidepressants, right? So those are some of the things we're talking about: how to invest, how to build wealth, and then have that peace of mind. So let me talk a little bit about myself. You may like, okay, who is this guy and who is he? What is he talking about? I am Remy and my wife is Rosemary, and that is my wife there, Rosemary. So we are licensed financial professionals and coaches, and we are the founders of RemiRose Corporation. RemiRose Corporation is a family business that we set up after discovering some issues that happened with our finances. So we actually specialize in empowering entrepreneurs. Like, if you like to do what I'm doing right now, we can empower you, we can show you how we do it, and you can also become our business partners, as we are also expanding all over the nation and in Canada and Puerto Rico. So you can also become our partners, and we'll show you what we do and you can run it for yourself. So we empower entrepreneurs, we empower families and individuals so they can launch their own family banks and then become their own source of financing. So those are some of the major things we do. And for the past 3 years, we have helped families generate over 20 million in wealth. Like for real. And we use the same techniques and strategies personally within our own family. So you want to look into this and see how useful it can be for you. And I pride in sharing knowledge, because I know the more we share, the more we are blessed. All right. So why is this so important, right? Why is this so important? So here's why this is so important. Now, I have helped a lot of business owners and individuals just like you increase their cash flow using our risk aversion methods. And it's an easy way to ensure you consistent cash flow before and during retirement. So the thing is, most of us are working, and whether we like it or not, by the end of 65 years old, we will certainly retire. And if you retire, the question is, what happens to your income, right? Do you know that many people really don't finish their mortgages before they go on retirement? And do you know that many people really don't pay off their debts, most of them, especially those with school fees loans, before they actually go on retirement? So I've come to discover that most families suffer during retirement because they didn't plan. Now, with what I'm going to teach you, it can work for you at any phase of your life. But then, the earlier you start, the better. Because if you start earlier, you have a longer time to actually build and accumulate this wealth. Okay? So, now, what are the lessons you're going to learn right in here? So, I'm going to share with you 6 secrets about creating wealth so you can obtain the return that you desire. I'm also going to show you how the wealthy create wealth and how to obtain big returns without taking any risks. All right? So let's look at the first secret. Now, I remember I said I'm going to show you these secrets. The first secret is what I call the secret of positive arbitrage, right? Positive arbitrage. How do you make money at a lower interest rate than what you pay? And in this case, we're going to stick with maybe a car loan. You can use a car loan. You can use any other thing, but this is just for simplicity. I'm going to show you how positive arbitrage works and how you can make money while you're still paying interest on the same thing, though you're making money out of it. Now, let's say we have 2 people that want to get a loan, right? We have 2 people that want to get a loan. One of them decides to go with a loan from the bank, and the other one decides to kind of like get the money from his savings. Okay? But let's look at this scenario. You want to get a loan from a bank, and you want to buy a car, and the car is $30,000. And you have 2 options. Back here, you see your savings account, right? You've saved some money on the little piggy right there. You see that? You save some money in there. Now, you have the option of going to the bank to actually get a loan right up there. And this is what the car loan is going to cost. So we have three calculators poured out here. The first calculator here is going to tell you how much you're going to pay every month if you take a car loan at a rate of $6, at a rate of 6% per year, how much you're going to pay. Now, if you take that car loan and you pay 6% interest per year, you're going to pay close to $579 a month, right? So now you have two options. If you get a loan paying 6% for 60 months, you're going to pay $579 for 60 months, and it's going to amount to $34,799. That is if you get a loan. Now let's assume that you have this money in your savings account and the bank is giving you 4%. Let's assume, no, I know that no bank gives 4%, but let's just assume that there is a bank that gives you 4%. I'm trying to be very generous with the banks this time. Right? Let's say they give you that much interest, 4%. But quick question though, is there something that can give you 4%? Of course, yes. But is it a bank? No. So let's assume that you get 4% wherever you put your money inside, right? And now you keep that money for 60 months also. At the end of the car note, which is 60 months, you will make $36,000. Now let's look at this keenly. How come you're paying at higher interest for $30,000? You're paying at higher interest for the car note right here, paying $579.98 in a month for 60 months, and you pay a total of $34,000. But you have the same money in a bank account that gives you 4% interest, lesser than the 6% interest that you're paying on the car note. Yet at the end of 60 months, you make more money than you paid for the bank. I want us to look at this keenly. This sounds so crazy and it sounds so funny, but it's true. It's true. Now, most of us don't check this out when we go to get loans. And the truth is, most of us don't look at this keenly when we go to get loans. For some reason, we really don't look at it keenly to know what's going on. And we just go get a loan. Well, is it bad to get loans? No. But my problem is, how do you get a loan? And how do you pay the interest? Does the interest goes back to you or it goes to the bank? Now, that's what I'm talking about, the infinite banking concept. How do you get this loan and pay it back to yourself? Okay? So now, let me explain to you why this is the way it is. Now, look at this. You will see that why you are able to make that difference, to make profit on a higher interest when you're paying a loan on a higher interest, is because while you keep your money in the bank at the rate of 4%, the money is compounding, right? The money is compounding, is increasing at an increasing balance. How do I put it? The interest is being added to your principal and the balance increases for the next month. And then the 4% is calculated on the new principal. So that is why the money increases, because it is going up. But whereas the loan that you collected is a decreasing balance. So as you pay off the loan, the principal drops and then the interest also drops. So that is the reason why you are able to make interest at a lower interest that you pay than how much you pay for the car. So that is one of the secrets you want to learn. And that secret is build the concept of gaining positive arbitrage. Build the concept of letting your money accumulate in a very secure, guaranteed account. Even if you borrow out of that account, you still make interest because of compound interest than what you pay. And what if you pay it to yourself? You know what? That is an explosion. We'll talk a little bit about that. Now, the next secret I want to tell you is about the mind of a wealth creator. Now, you need to understand that building wealth, you need to have the mindset of a wealth creator. So I want you to take the next steps, right? If you think this information is very healthy for you, if you think this information is very, very healthy, and you like say, hey, Remy, I want to go to the next step. I want to see if this works for me. I want to see if you qualify for this. Please become our partner. Click on the button below to become our partner. So guys, when you click on the button below to schedule a call, now this is what's going to happen. It's very easy. We have just, I think, 2 or 3 steps. Now, when you click on the button to schedule a call, what happens is this. It takes you to our calendar, and then you pick a date, whatever date you want, and then you select your time. You can select any date, right? Whatever works for you, and then you pick up your time. Then when you pick up your time, you scroll down, and then you take continue. Now, guys, it's going to pop up the survey. Yeah, this is the pre-qualification questions we need to know to be sure that this something is going to work for you. Now, please, I will advise that you answer these questions with all honesty, because if we don't get the exact answers from your questions, we will actually not know how to design something that is actually going to work for you, or we will not know how to coach you, okay? So you want to fill these questions, make sure you answer all these questions, and once you're done answering the questions, the next thing you want to do is just hit schedule. And then that is it. You're done with booking the appointment. Thank you so much for your patience, and God bless you. I will see you on the appointment.